Super Contra, also known as Super C, was released by Konami in 1990 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was a direct sequel to the smash hit Contra game. Like Contra, Super C is a side-scrolling run-and-gun best played with a friend in two-player co-op mode. I myself grew up owning Super C, while my best friend down the street had the original Contra. And of course, both were mandatory for any gaming sessions back in the day. Which one was only a matter of whose house we were at. Contra is famous for incredibly fast-paced action. The enemies never stop spawning, and ninja-like reflexes as well as memorization skills will be required to beat it. That may sound unattainable to the weak-minded beta males, but believe me, it is an attainable feat. Super Contra takes place 1 year after the original, as the heroes Bill Reiser and Lance Bean are called upon once again to fight off the alien invasion. The plot is a little bit darker than the original. This time the aliens have taken over an allied military base, possessing most of the troops, forcing Bill and Lance to slaughter their former comrades with a vicious arsenal of weaponry. Like in the original Contra, there are 5 weapons that your character can use, as well as 3 supplemental power-ups. The weapons remain the same, with the exception of the fire gun, which received a well-deserved buff. The original version fired small fireballs that traveled in a corkscrew pattern, and the new buffed version fires a large projectile that explodes and spreads fire after hitting its target. The player can also charge this gun by holding down the B button and releasing it, shooting an even larger projectile that passes through most fodder enemies and causes an even bigger explosion. Shoot if you want to live. Shoot and never stop running while shooting. Stop shooting and you will die. Stop moving and you will die. Stop to take a sip of water and you will die. If your girlfriend calls you, don't answer it because you will die. If she threatens to break up with you because you're not answering your phone, she drives over to your house, threatens to kill you, well, you might as well break up with her right then and there. Tell the bitch to get out because you're gonna die. You have to go into this game with the mindset of Mike Tyson in his prime. You're in it to teabag that alien queen, eat her babies, and bathe in their blood. This is an alpha male game, not some punk Little Mermaid for 3-year-olds, which was a great game by the way, one of my top favorites on the NES, don't get me wrong. But Super Contra, it's a different game. It's Quake and Duke Nukem combined before Quake and Duke Nukem ever existed. You die in one hit in this game. You are in it to win it, and it is serious. Let's not forget that Konami also did a great job with the chiptune music and amazing sound effects, which really help intensify the fast-paced action in boss battles. The chiptune music shows that no corners were cut. Konami was known for quality back in the day, and they delivered. Another interesting fact is that there are 3 stages unique to the NES version that weren't in the arcade version. The NES version has a high-tech base, a mountain, and an alien nest stage. All 3 are vertically scrolling stages. Some Contra fans hate these types of levels, but I think it's a great way to mix up the gameplay. The order of the latter stages and bosses are also slightly different in the NES version, and even includes a brand new final boss. Sometimes little details go a long way in making a game stand out. For me, this was most evident in level 3. This level has you battling through a jungle where you end up traveling through a river or a lake. The water height is up to your waist, but the extra detail comes in the fact that if you duck, your character dives under the water and you become invincible to bullets and passing enemies. The NES was an era where due to limitations you still had to use your imagination. meaning this was simulating as if you were diving and swimming under the water to dodge bullets and hide from enemies, like some sort of 90s action movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. This added detail was like gold to kids growing up in the era. It might not seem like a big deal today, but trust me, it was a really cool feature back in the day. Me and my friends would always spend extra time in this river part just due to how fun it was. When most gamers think of Contra, the original NES Contra title gets most of the attention and most of the glory. Sure, it's a good game. It's great. But to me, and many of the other alpha males out there, Super Contra will always be the superior game.